Carrie Underwood, one of country music's most enduring and powerful voices, recently took a heartfelt trip down memory lane as she marked the remarkable 20-year milestone of her iconic hit single Before He Cheats. This song, which exploded onto the scene from her debut album Some Hearts in late 2005, has long been recognized as a defining moment not just in her career but in the broader landscape of modern country music. It transformed her from a beloved American Idol winner into a crossover superstar whose music resonated far beyond the genre's traditional boundaries. In an exclusive and candid conversation with a major entertainment publication, Underwood opened up about the complex emotions surrounding the track's creation and release. She vividly recalled the initial hesitation that permeated the recording studio when the decision to include Before He Cheats came up for discussion. The lyrics, which paint a vivid picture of a scorned woman taking gleeful revenge on her cheating partner's prized possessions, slashing tires, smashing headlights, and carving her name into the leather seats, were bold, unapologetic, and undeniably aggressive. This intensity raised immediate concerns among those involved in the project. I remember even when we were talking about recording that song, it was kind of like, oh, is this too aggressive? Is this too? Underwood shared, her voice trailing off as she reflected on the doubts that lingered in the air. The hesitation wasn't unfounded. Coming off her American Idol victory in 2005, Underwood had cultivated a public persona that was wholesome, approachable, and deeply rooted in her small-town Oklahoma upbringing. Fans had fallen in love with the sweet farm girl image she projected during her time on the show, polite, talented, grounded, and radiating a kind of innocent charm that made her instantly relatable. She was the girl next door who could belt out powerful ballads and upbeat anthems with equal ease. There was a genuine fear that veering into territory that felt vengeful or edgy might alienate the audience that had embraced her so warmly. Because I was like a sweet farm girl on American Idol, and I hope that's who I still am, but it was almost, maybe we don't do this song, she admitted, acknowledging how protective she and her team were of that carefully built identity. Yet, despite those initial reservations, the overwhelming enthusiasm for the track won out. Everyone involved, from producers to songwriters to label executives, recognized something special in it. The song's infectious melody, sharp songwriting, penned by Josh Keir and Chris Tompkins, and Underwood's commanding vocal delivery combined to create something unstoppable. They decided to go for it, trusting that the authenticity and raw energy would connect with listeners. And connect it did, in ways that exceeded even the most optimistic expectations. Released as the third single from Some Hearts, Before He Cheats quickly ascended the charts, spending multiple weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart and crossing over to pop radio with impressive success. It became a cultural phenomenon, empowering countless women who had experienced betrayal and giving them a soundtrack for their anger and resilience. The music video, featuring Underwood dramatically destroying a cheating boyfriend's truck in a parking lot, only amplified its impact, turning the song into a staple at karaoke nights, sports events, and even wedding receptions where it served as a humorous warning to potential cheaters. 20 years later, Underwood marvels at its longevity. But everybody loved it so much we went for it and it worked. But yeah, 20 years later we still see people perform it and it's a lot of fun, she concluded with a sense of pride and amusement. The track has amassed billions of streams, sold millions of copies, and earned numerous awards, including a Grammy for Best Female Country Vocal Performance. It remains a concert highlight, where audiences sing along with ferocious enthusiasm, often turning the arena into a sea of raised fists and shared catharsis. This reflection comes at a pivotal time in Underwood's career. Having evolved from Idol champion to a multi-platinum artist with 8 studio albums, countless hits like Jesus, Take the Wheel, Blown Away, and Cry Pretty, and a successful Vegas residency, she has balanced mainstream appeal with artistic growth. Her role as a judge on American Idol's revival further cements her legacy as a mentor to new talent. Yet, Before He Cheats endures as a touchstone, a reminder that taking risks, even when they feel uncomfortable, can lead to extraordinary rewards. The song's enduring popularity speaks to broader themes in music and society. In an era where female empowerment anthems have become more prevalent, Before He Cheats was ahead of its time, channeling frustration into fierce independence without apology. It challenged the notion that country music had to be soft or sentimental to succeed, proving that edge and attitude could coexist with heartfelt storytelling. Underwood's willingness to embrace that shift, despite her initial worries about preserving her sweet farm girl image, demonstrates her growth as an artist who trusts her instincts and her audience. Fans continue to celebrate the song's anniversary through social media tributes, cover performances, and personal stories of how it helped them through tough times. Underwood herself often encounters people who credit the track with giving them strength or simply making them laugh in moments of heartbreak. Its fun, over-the-top revenge fantasy has made it timeless, a guilty pleasure that never loses its spark.